This is the 7th test of the Cheese Corp stealth board. We begin with Cheeseus. Cheeseus is going to use a Cheeseus token. He's going to use one Cheeseus token. He's going to give himself stealth, second Cheeseus token, and give himself resurrection, third Cheeseus token, and give himself after image, fourth Cheeseus token. Gonna give himself stealth and hypersonic after image, armor piercing, and what else? Right, so stealth, hypersonic, armor piercing, after image, resurrection. So that's 5 Cheeseus tokens. Then use the 6th one to wish for 6 Cheeseus tokens. All right, so we've got all the Cheeseus tokens. All right, Cheeseus can't attack people during the first turn. Cheeseus token. I'm going to break the law and attack Ares during his first turn. Ares has he could use the Chevron Aegis ability. He's gonna. It's armor piercing, so he takes 1 damage. Cheeseus then begins a move with hypersonic. Then uses stealth to move. Let's see, it's 4, 5. I'm gonna move. Is there anything? What's on the other side there? Perhaps it's best I then instead move 5 here, right, and stay in hiding. That's going to be Cheeseus' turn. Ares' turn. I was thinking I could reach for the Stim Pack ability. The idea of the sensu beans is that what we think of injury is more having to do with the energy that perhaps is derived from the primordial state of the small pieces that everything is made of, repeating and building upon itself to become what we are. That everything is a big version of something small and a work in progress. And that if you increase the energy that allows anything to outpace the rate of destruction of the small parts it's made of, it will increase whatever that thing does, increase its health, increase whatever caused the qualities in it, that including those that you want. And when it comes to the increasing of complexity, particularly those things that you want. And if there is enough energy to outpace the destruction further, you could create an entirely new quality or an extension of what's already there. So perhaps I'll use that dendritic, philianonic, pylonic engracement, or maybe I'll call it that. I'm not certain. Either way, I'm going to have Ares reach for the shotgun ability. He's going to... There, 4 energy now. Ares is going to move out of Zeus's range. It's about to be his turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 6. I'm changing it now that each character has a movement of 6. Let's keep it like that. What else can it's going to be Ares' turn. Deimos is going to reach for the power of stealth. Deimos is going to use stealth to hide under this. Can I hide under that? Nope, I cannot. Alright, never mind. So I'll just kind of try to stay out of sight there. Hope no one sees me. I'm hiding behind that from Zeus. He could just walk around the corner. Maybe if I could... so I've reached. Let me use that energy 4. Right, that is Deimos' turn. Next will be Zeus, the king of the gods. Zeus will have a movement of 10, so that's a little less. He had 12 movement before. Now he has 10. Still higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 6, 7. Now I'm in range of Ares. Right. Zeus found him, didn't know he was here, so that means he can now make an attack. He can, on Ares, a surprise attack. Aries will evade it here. Evade it here. Zeus can make can Zeus see Aries from there? Ordinarily, obstructions would decrease the damage. If a character was doing 5 damage, if it wasn't Zeus, chances are if you're dealing 5 damage, you'll have this effect as well. However, let's say it didn't. If there were obstructions, this in the way, it would be 4 damage. Ares is shielded for 3, so you would take 1 damage. But seeing as that it's Zeus, he can just burn through things like that. And therefore, he will take the full 5. He will take 2 damage, placing Ares down to... Took 1 damage from armor-piercing Cheeseus, defying the law. Then 2 from Zeus, that's 3, he has 4 in total, he has 1 left. That will be Zeus's turn. Back to Cheeseus. Cheeseus is going to move, he's going to hypersonic. 1, 2 here. He's going to use the Kamehame Cheese ability for 4 energy. It's got 5 right now, going down to 1 energy. Kamehame Cheese on Ares. Ares has the Chevron Aegis ability. Well, this is a surprise attack, so never mind. Well, actually, so he's going to take... this is a surprise attack. He doesn't have any abilities that interrupt them right now. 4 damage. He takes 1. He's still armor piercing. So he's armor pierced. Cheeseus has armor piercing equipped, so that means that it pierces all his armor. However, if Cheeseus had not done that, the Kamehame Cheese would have done 4 damage. Even let's say if he had lost that ability, because once you receive an armor-piercing blow, it starts to deteriorate your armor. So if you get, in the case of a punch, or depends what kind of projectile it was. So if it was just like a standard punch or divine energy blast projectile, 3 of those you lose 1 point of armor until you respawn, get killed, or respawn, or regenerate armor, some such thing. The Cheeseus has armor-piercing equipped, so that's 4 penetrating damage. And Ares gets sent flying for 4 and takes 4 damage, and he only has 1 point of life. And Ares dies. It's KO'd. And it will have to respawn at the beginning of its next turn. Cheeseus now moving 2 of its 6. It's now going to move 1, 2, 3, 4... Found Demos there, and 6. Try to remain incognito under here. That is going to be Cheeseus' turn. Ares is going to respawn here in a place where there's Demos there, but it's the safest place on the map. Pick a quiet place and return. Ares is now back up to 5 energy. Oh, what am I going to do now? Ares has found Demos, but will not attack Demos. They have a propensity to work together. Let's see. Ares is going to reach again for the shotgun ability. It works out better this time. Or no, I have a better idea. The fortification ability. Now Ares is going to fortify somewhere. What the fortification ability does means that Ares can place down terrain markers that are like blocking terrain, and he can gain the power as soon as someone is within a range of, like, enters range of that blocking terrain, that as if he could shoot from, as if he was the blocking terrain. Ares can then step out, can move a few squares, and shoot at them as soon as they're in range, and doesn't have to wait for his turn. That will be Ares' turn. Now Demos' turn. Demos is hiding. Demos is going to use the inventory power to drop the breaking the law power. He's going to move here, and he's going to drop the ability there. Ares is going to pick it up. Ares can pick it up in the same turn. And if Cheeseus were watching this, he could try to TK it, but he's not here, he's somewhere else. Deimos is going to recoup an energy from using the stealth power, and that is Deimos' turn. Zeus's turn. Zeus is going to make a move. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5. Oh, a little caught there. Just move a little bit just to get around that thing. All right, 5. Now I'm in range of Ares again. Zeus will make a ranged combat attack on Ares. Ares will use the Chevron Aegis ability to reflect it. Zeus will absorb it. However, Zeus is immune to his own attacks, but he can't gain energy from them. Zeus is going to make a second attack. Ares is going to use the Chevron Aegis ability to reflect again. And Zeus will Divine Aura counter reflect. Ares will use the Chevron Aegis counter reflect counter measure action to counter reflect. Zeus has unlimited counter reflect. Oh, I think that's when he's at 6, so he does have limited counter reflect. But Zeus also has the counter reflect power, and he's going to reflect it back to Ares. Ares is going to Chevron Aegis tank. And so that means he can be immune to damage some of the time, and he's going to tank that shot. And Zeus will end his turn. Cheeseus is going to recoup an energy. He's going to go from 1 to 2, and that's Cheeseus' turn. Ares is going to reach for the shotgun ability, taking Ares down to 3 damage there. And Ares is going to TK Zeus. Zeus is going to use Divine Aura, which he can use to repel TK. Well, there goes that. Ares can still use the shotgun ability, which means he deals 9 damage to characters that are in an adjacent square. So if Zeus were here, it would deal 9. It would deal 9 damage. Zeus is here. If it's the second square away, it will deal 6 damage, and 3 squares away and up, it will deal 3 damage up to Ares' range. However, Zeus has Divine Aura, and he is immune to this damage. Had I succeeded with the TK, I would have pulled him in and then done a free slam kick on him, kicked him back, then shot him. But I didn't do that. That will be Ares' turn. Deimos is going to use the Breaking the Law power. Zeus is going to use God of Law to counteract any law-breaking power. What I was going to do is I was going to use Breaking the Law to have Ares use Delegate Responsibility again and give him one of his future turns and heal him, and then which means Ares could heal energy that turn, and then could still heal energy that turn, and then and have 2 turns instead of 1. Basically use Ares' turn now and then attack again. I would use Ambush. That didn't work because of Zeus. However, I could reach for the Ambush power. I'm going to reach to give Deimos Ambush. Where's Ambush there? 4 now, and Deimos is going to charge. What Ambush does is if the other player doesn't know that you're there, you can then use charge, and it deals 1 more damage and knockback. And Deimos is coming out of retirement, and he's punching Zeus, and Zeus has Divine Aura and is immune. Would have dealt 4 damage. However, Zeus is immune to all that, and I'm going to use Hypersonic to then keep moving. Ambush. Can I use Ambush with Hypersonic? I can, but I won't. I'm going to keep Deimos here and protect Lord Ares. That is Deimos's turn. Zeus's turn. Zeus will running shot 2 over here and will make a ranged combat attack against Deimos. Deimos gets hit for 5, shielded for 3, takes 2 damage and 2 knockback. There. Zeus is going to use an energy to use Chain Lightning. And what Chain Lightning allows him to do is, if any characters who are adjacent that he chooses, he can hit them all. So he's going to attack. His second attack will be at Ares, and he's going to attempt to chain it to Deimos. Ares evades here and avoids the chain. Deimos is in this square over there. Avoids the damage, and that disrupts the chain, so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Ares doesn't have the absorb power right now, so let's say he used Chevron Aegis to tank it to be immune. The energy could have still transferred through him into Deimos. Evading avoids Deimos getting hurt as well. Zeus will end Zeus's turn. Cheeseus' turn. Cheeseus will come out of hiding. And is going to hypersonic. That's 2, 3. Cheeseus, let's get around this thing. And Cheeseus will hypersonic Deimos. He still has armor piercing equipped. Ares has shed that effect to his armor because Ares was killed since that happened, so his armor is rejuvenated. Now Deimos takes 1 damage, and now if he takes 3 of those kinds of hits, he will lose 1 point of armor for the rest of the game. Well, not the rest of the game, but until he gets killed or some effect rejuvenates his armor. And Cheeseus is going to retreat. He moves, so he has 6 movement. I moved 1, 2, 3. Now I can move 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. I'm going to go back into hiding. Back into hiding. Dear goodness gracious. I can only go here. So yeah, I'll be there. That is Cheeseus' turn. Ares is... So Deimos is down to 1 point of life. Ares has the stim pack ability, Deimos doesn't. So I'm going to inventory drop the stim pack ability next to Deimos, and Deimos can pick it up. Ares will use the breaking the law power. Zeus will intervene and prevent any law-breaking power. That law-breaking power to activate. Right? I was going to try to use delegate responsibility twice. That's not going to happen. Then I'll use it once, or use delegate responsibility, then give Ares a action to hide, or to use stealth. Oh no, that would require reach, so I'd have to use energy for that. Well, I could run away and hide or something. That did not work. So delegate responsibility to Deimos and give him an action to use the stim pack. So now he's up to 2 life, where before he had 1. Since I delegated responsibility, Ares gets to go from 3 energy to where's 4. Next will be Deimos' turn. I forgot to mention the stim pack ability costs energy, so that meant that Deimos went from 4 energy to 3 energy. And now Deimos is going to take cover. 1. I'm instead 3. He's going to use Ambush. This time he will use Ambush with Hypersonic, and that deals 4 damage since this is a surprise attack. However, Cheeseus has equipped After Image, so that Cheeseus automatically evades that attack, and Deimos is going to remove the remaining 2. 1, 2, back around the corner. That is Deimos' turn. Zeus is going to take a turn to recoup his energy from 4 to 5. And Zeus ends his turn. Cheeseus' turn. Cheeseus is going to Hypersonic 1 out of hiding. Let's take that token out. Put the cheese in. Oh. Right, and then Cheeseus is going to Hypersonic. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yep. You fall down on the job. It's a workplace accident. Alright. 5. Give me line of sight to the square I want. Now I'm going to use... I have 2 remaining energy here. I'm going to use them both. I'm going to use a Cheeseus token to summon the couch. And I'm going to use my 2 remaining energy in order to use Meteor Force. I'm going to move it here. Yeah, because I'm the couch, yeah. Meteor Force means characters within 3 squares take 3 damage and 3 knockback. And then because I amplified it by 2, so now it's 5 damage. Oh, Zeus, I meant to put that. I want to put that here. Let's do that. Because I want Zeus to... Now Zeus is in range. So Zeus is... That's 5 damage for Zeus. Zeus has Divine Aura. He is immune. Ares will Chevron Aegis tank it, purify himself of the damage. You have to let the world affect who you are in order to be hurt by it. Counteracting who you are makes the damage that happens in that reality part of you, and that's what allows it to happen. And Ares is counteracting it. Deimos is going to evade, and he's now, because he was just at 3. If he evades, he's outside the range, so he can escape the damage. Oh, you guys think you're so smart, don't you? I'm going to destroy you. Now the couch is going to start taking actions. 1 action. 1 attack will be against Zeus. Zeus will evade to here. The 2nd attack will be against Deimos, and Deimos will take... So the couch deals 3 damage like Cheeseus, because it's operating under Cheeseus' power. He's going to take... He's still shield. He was armor pierced one time, not 3 times, so he still has 3 points of armor, and he's going to take 1 damage. Wait. No, the couch deals 3 damage, he has 3 armor, so he gets no damage from that. Wait, the couch dealt is... No, that was the Meteor Force part of it, so this is a regular attack. That does not hurt Deimos. Right, now Cheeseus gets to make an action. Cheeseus is going to make an armor-piercing ranged... Dear goodness. Make an armor-piercing ranged attack against Deimos. Deimos takes 1 penetrating damage and is down to 1 point of life, and his armor, one of his armor chips, now is down to 1 point of armor. And Cheeseus is going to set the couch to Tectra poison particles. Therefore, anyone shooting through it will have to roll not to make the attack, but for the attack to land. That will be Cheeseus' turn. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, Cheeseus. Ares, I get Ares to turn around there. Right, Ares is going to use the TK ability. Cheeseus' after image has worn off. All that hiding I did, so Cheeseus will be successfully TK'd into Ares. Come over here. Ares will use Slam Kick for free. This is a free close attack that then allows Ares to hit Cheeseus for 2 damage, dealing 2 knockback. Oh no, my bunions. Hold on, I'm not drunk anymore. Alright, 2 damage, 2 knockback. So 1, 2, right there. Alright, Ares is now going to use the shotgun ability that deals, from there, deals 3 damage. Oh, hell no. Cheeseus evades. You almost hit me with that, father. Well, stop being so close. Now, those are free actions. I'm now going to use, I'm going to reach for the 3 combo and down to 3 energy. Is that some psychomagnetic irony? Is that redundant? Alright, Cheeseus is going to use a Cheeseus token to interrupt this butt whooping, to equip the after image effect again, to interrupt Ares' turn. Now Ares is going to charge on Cheeseus, and he's going to use a 3 combo, and because the 3 combo, it's really a two-part attack, but it becomes 3 if you used a melee attack before in that turn. And he used a slam kick, so then when Demos uses the back kick, you get the 3 of the 3 combo. But slam kick works just as well. So first attack is going to Cheeseus. He has after image that automatically evades. Second attack, Cheeseus automatically avoids it, and third attack, Cheeseus automatically avoids that. As well as he's going to choose to suddenly appear over here. When he uses after image, sometimes he can do that. Gonna be there. That will be Ares' turn. Next will be Demos' turn.